Hey guys, welcome to vlog number 2. I'm training with James today, who's holding the camera. He is a trainer, so I'm going to put a link to his social media stuff in the description as well, because he's got some interesting ideas about training that I think you guys would benefit from checking out. This is what we're going to be going through today, and I'm going to film us both doing a few sets. So we've got shoulder mobility. As I've mentioned before, with calisthenics, shoulder mobility is really important, warming up the shoulders, the way the scapula moves and the rotator cuff muscles themselves. So we'll go through that with a couple of these drills. We're going to try some back levers, going to try and get, Jim, have you done a back lever before?
No.
So we're going to try and get Jim's first back lever because he's pretty strong, so he'll probably be able to do it. It's one of those moves with the right technique you can get. We're going to do some handstands. I've got some new parallettes, floor-based parallettes, so we're going to do some handstands off those, which makes handstand a lot easier. We're going to do some compression work for stretching out the, it's basically for working the core but stretching out the hamstrings as well. Jefferson curls, which is an exercise we were just talking about that looks insanely dangerous, but it's really good for stretching out the back and the hamstrings. I've used it for my, to rehab my disc injury, so you won't believe it to look at it, but it can be really beneficial. And then if we've still got time, we're going to have some fun. So we're going to do some push-ups and stuff like that. So hope you enjoy the workout, guys. I'm going to talk over the video. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and like. See you soon.
So we started off the session here with some scapular rolls to open up shoulder mobility, prepare the shoulder girdle for movement. These are scapular movements really important in body weight training as well. A lot of people can't isolate their scapula like this. I know it took me a long time to learn this, how to protract and retract, so push forward and backwards. This is another shoulder sort of scapular retraction drill, trying to keep the hips as high as you can whilst you walk on the hands. I struggled a bit on this one, couldn't keep the core activation, and my hips were really dropping down, so going to need to practice that. First set of back levers, solid hold on advanced tuck, and one here where I thought I was parallel to the ground. Jim just getting used to how vulnerable the shoulders feel, I think, in a back lever. Another one where I thought I was parallel to the ground there. And with back levers, you kind of just have to get on the bar and feel them out, which is what Jim's doing today. That's the best way to learn them, I would say. And I got a little full one there. I'd say with back levers, most people have the strength from kind of bench pressing, doing dips, push pressing, things like that. But it's actually, you feel so vulnerable straightening out. So it's just practice makes perfect on that one. Some handstands here. Bit of a large arch in my back. We both agreed that the back lever had done something to our handstands, and we really struggled to get the line and to balance after. So hand balancing being a skill, you have to put that in first, I think. Stretch for the pec, that's a good one. Active stretch using the kettlebell. So we did some handstands after that. You can see it's opened up Jim's shoulder position quite a lot more, which is good. Got some active compression work. So this is using the abs to stretch the hamstrings. Really effective movement. Helps with getting into gymnastic positions such as the pike, where you're kind of fully folded forwards. These felt really good. Hadn't really done these properly before. Some more from Jim there. You can see I'll get a bit further on the second set. And then we were able to really use it on this next exercise. So L-sit to shoulder stand. You can see the L-sit is quite high for me, like I'm normally quite stiff in the hamstrings. It's pretty high and straight. Jim's is high and straight as well. So I'd really recommend that drill for doing before anything where you need hamstring flexibility. It was a great one. Although it does make your stomach quite tired, so you have to be careful with how much you do. Really good set there. This is my second one. Managed to go into a full shoulder stand, which is okay. Should really be pressing up by now into a handstand, but it's a bit scary on these parallettes. They're quite high. Another compression drill using the abs to lengthen the hamstrings. A sort of opposing muscle group drill. Really, really good. Really felt that, and you can see my set I tried afterwards is pretty terrible. So really struggle with these. Going to keep them in the program for sure. So just to wrap up, guys, from today's training, a good productive session. I think we both learned that you've got to put your handstand practice first. The drills that we did kind of really messed up our alignment, and we both struggled to hold a handstand. Those active compression, the kind of V-sit drills where you're sitting still and sitting on your sort of bum and lifting the legs up straight using the core, they are really, really good for opening up the hamstring, so I'm going to be keeping those in my training. We did some solid work on the back lever as well, although I'm going to put that later in the programming next time, or not train it on the same day as handstands. So that was quite useful to learn. Also, I found it particularly good to train with a partner today. I just found we could really kind of push each other pretty hard and go for those extra reps. And even on the flexibility work, we were able to push further into stretches, just having a partner to kind of push. So never really thought of training flexibility work with a partner before. It kind of seemed, the idea of it seemed maybe a little dangerous, but it's actually not if you use good feedback. So that was good. Good productive strength session. Took about an hour in total. I feel like sessions like that, if I carried on having sessions of that kind of quality, in 12 weeks I'll make some amazing progress towards my goals. So long story short, guys, get yourself a partner who, like Jim, who kind of somewhat knows what they're doing, that can show you some new ideas so you can add some new elements to your training, which will help you to progress faster. Don't forget to please subscribe and like the video, and I'll see you guys next week. Thank you. Bye.